Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a really important topic that affects millions of us: credit card scams in Canada. As we move through 2025, scammers are getting smarter. Their tactics are more sophisticated, and it's more crucial than ever to stay one step ahead. In this video, we'll break down the latest scams hitting Canadians, give you concrete, actionable steps to protect yourself, and tell you exactly what to do if you suspect you've been targeted. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Let's start with the big one that's gaining a lot of traction: AI-powered phishing scams. You might be used to spotting those emails with bad grammar and weird links, but the game has changed. Scammers are now using artificial intelligence to craft incredibly convincing emails and text messages. These messages might look like they're from your bank, a popular online store, or even a government agency like the Canada Revenue Agency. They'll use your name, reference a recent purchase you might have made, and create a sense of urgency, telling you to click a link to verify your account, claim a refund, or avoid a penalty. The websites these links lead to are often perfect clones of the real thing. It's scary how good they look. So, how do you spot these super scams? The golden rule is, never ever click on a link in an unsolicited email or text message, no matter how legitimate it seems. If you get a message from your bank, for example, close the message, open a new browser window, type in your bank's official website, address yourself, and log in from there. Or, even better, use your bank's official mobile app. This way, you know you're on the real site and not a fraudulent copy designed to steal your login details. Remember, your bank will never text or email you asking for your password or PIN. Another scam that's evolving is the friendly fraud or family emergency scam, now with a high-tech twist. Scammers are using AI voice cloning technology. They can take a small audio sample of your loved one's voice from a social media video and create a script. You might get a frantic phone call that sounds exactly like your son, daughter, or grandchild, claiming they're in trouble, maybe they've been in an accident or arrested and need you to send money immediately via e-transfer or by providing your credit card details over the phone. The emotional manipulation here is powerful. They're counting on your panic to make you act without thinking. The best defense against this is to have a prearranged safe word with your close family members. It sounds like something out of a spy movie, I know, but it works. If you get a distressing call, stay calm and ask for the safe word. A scammer won't know it. Alternatively, hang up and call your loved one back on their known, trusted phone number to verify the story. Don't use the number the caller provides or just hit redial. Take a breath, find their number in your contacts, and call them directly. This simple step can save you from a world of financial pain and emotional distress. Now, let's talk about public Wi-Fi and point-of-sale terminal scams. We all love free Wi-Fi at cafes, airports, and hotels, right? But these networks are often unsecured, making them a playground for hackers. They can position themselves between you and the connection point, intercepting any data you send, including your credit card numbers and passwords. This is called a man-in-the-middle attack. To stay safe, avoid doing any online banking or shopping on public Wi-Fi. If you absolutely have to, use a reputable VPN, which stands for Virtual Private Network. A VPN encrypts your internet connection, creating a secure tunnel for your data that hackers can't penetrate. At physical stores, scammers are getting sneakier with skimming devices. These used to be bulky attachments placed over a card reader. But now they can be wafer-thin inserts placed inside the card slot of a payment terminal or ATM. They're almost impossible to spot. When you insert your card, the skimmer reads the data from your magnetic stripe. A tiny hidden camera might also be placed nearby to record you entering your PIN. The best way to protect yourself here is to always cover the keypad with your other hand when you enter your PIN. This blocks any hidden cameras. Also, give the card reader a little jiggle before you insert your card. If it feels loose or wobbly, don't use it. Report it to the store staff immediately. And whenever possible, use the tap feature on your card. The Tap to Pay function uses encrypted single-use codes for each transaction, which is much more secure than swiping or inserting your chip. Okay? So what happens if the worst-case scenario unfolds and you realize you've been scammed? First, don't panic and don't feel ashamed. These scammers are professionals, and it can happen to anyone. The very first thing you must do is call your credit card company. The number is on the back of your card. Tell them you suspect fraud. They will immediately freeze your card to prevent any more fraudulent charges and start an investigation. In Canada, your liability for fraudulent credit card use is typically limited to $50, and often the banks will waive even that if you report the fraud promptly. So, time is of the essence. Next, you need to report the incident to the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre. This is crucial. It helps law enforcement track these scamming operations and warn other Canadians. You should also report it to your local police. While they might not be able to recover your money, having a police report is important for your records and for the bank's investigation. After you've done that, it's time to do a full security checkup. Change the passwords for your online banking, your email, and any other important accounts, especially if you think the scammer might have gained access to them. And keep a very close eye on your credit report. You can get a free copy from Equifax and TransUnion. Look for any new accounts or inquiries that you didn't authorize, as this could be a sign of wider identity theft. Let us do a quick recap of the key takeaways to keep you safe in 2025. 1. Be extremely skeptical of unsolicited emails and texts. Never click on links. Go directly to the official website or use the official app. 2. Establish a safe word with your family to protect against voice cloning emergency scams. Always verify by calling them back on a known number. 3. Avoid using public Wi-Fi for sensitive transactions. If you must, use a VPN. 4. At payment terminals, always cover your hand when entering your PIN and use the tap function whenever possible. And 5. If you are scammed, act fast. Call your bank immediately, report it to the Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre, and check your credit reports. Staying informed is your best weapon in the fight against fraud. These criminals are constantly updating their methods, so we have to stay vigilant. Share this video with your friends and family, especially those who might be more vulnerable. Spreading awareness is a collective effort that helps protect our entire community. We can make it much harder for these scammers to succeed if we all know what to look for. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this information valuable. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on personal finance and safety. Let me know in the comments if you've ever encountered a scam like this or if you have any other tips to share. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.